Hi, I'm here today with Jim Gillespie of The Right Mortgage in Hartlepool. Hi, Jim.
Hi, Steve, and hello to all your audience.
Now, I was previously in the mortgage game for a long time, so not as long as you. So you're a very experienced mortgage broker. I think you've been in the game for 30 years, is that right?
Yeah, just over 30 years, Steve. I came into the industry on April 1991.
And over the years, you've seen high interest rates, low interest rates. You've seen property booms and busts. You've seen it all. That experience, I think, would stand you and your customers in good stead for what lies ahead in this very unusual market we're in now.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, I practice what I preach. I've helped people build up portfolios of rental properties as well. So I'm a professional landlord myself. So that experience helps because I deal with a lot of either experienced landlords or first time buyer landlords.
Yeah, and the first time buyer landlord in many ways needs that sort of experienced hand, don't they? Because
Oh, absolutely.
it
Yeah.
can be a minefield out there. So the fact that you've got many customers that you've helped build portfolios, plus you're a landlord yourself, that's invaluable to them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, in terms of the process, Jim, we know you've got a website there. People can visit that and connect with you. I'm going to put that up on the screen just now so that we can have a chat about it.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got the Right Mortgage website. Now, you do mortgages, estate planning, wills, funeral plans, you've got insurance, home insurance, life insurance, accident, sickness, and unemployment. So there's a full range of services. They are dealing directly with you, Jim, is that right?
Yeah, that's the difference between myself and somebody like L&C Mortgages, for example. You'll always deal with me. You'll never deal with a call center. I mean, obviously, I've got a team of people in the background that help me with the processing and the admin and stuff. But when you speak to, when somebody picks up the phone, it's me at the other end. It's not a call center.
Absolutely, it makes a massive difference. Now, you are a fee-free mortgage expert. So can you explain the difference to people and what the alternatives are to your fee-free solution and why it matters?
Yeah, absolutely. Most people will have heard the name Martin Lewis, the money expert guy who's on ITV quite a lot. Now, if you listen to Martin Lewis, he always says there's two questions you must ask a mortgage broker before you deal with them. Number one, is he whole of market? So in my case, yes, I'm whole of market. And all that means, Steve, is that I can deal with every bank and every building society. So I'm giving completely unbiased advice. The second question Martin uh, advises people to ask is, do you charge a mortgage broking fee? So again, the answer for me is no, I don't. In case your viewers don't know what a mortgage broking fee is, if you typically bought through an estate agent, you'll find that most estate agents have got a guy like me in house. The difference between me and them is I won't charge you a fee for doing processing your mortgage, but typically, let's say somebody like Sequence Homes, who's up and down the country, the branch we have here in my town is charging £599 to do exactly the same job that I'll do for free for you.
A lot of money, instant saving, and they've got access to yourself who's awake to all that's going on in this world and making a difference there. So, Jim, the website address is feefreeadvice.com. Okay, it's
Correct.
an excellent site. It's very easy to connect with you. But you're part of the Right Mortgage Network. Can you explain what that is and the fact that you're an appointed representative of them?
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of mortgage brokers now have aligned themselves to what's known as networks. So a network allows me to get on with face to face dealing with my clients. All the back office stuff is taken away from us, all the administration tasks, all the negotiations with lenders, because we can get exclusive deals with the likes of the Halifax, for example, that you couldn't get if you went to Halifax direct. So it allows brokers like myself to have a lot more buying power in the market.
Now, you're based in Hartlepool, so people can come in and see you in your office, but most of your business now is done over phone and web. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, but even before COVID, about 3 years ago, I made a marketing decision, but mainly because mortgages have gone digital now. When I started in the old days, you had to fill in a 12-page application form, post it off to the lender. Now everything is electronic, everything's done online. So the phrase I use is mortgages have gone from analog to digital. Believe it or not, Steve, I don't even need a client signature now to do a mortgage. So
Yeah.
all the business I do is remote. So it doesn't matter where you're based in the UK. To give you an example, I'm doing 3 mortgages now in London. I'm doing one up in Carnoustie in Scotland. And then I've got various other ones dotted about Liverpool and elsewhere. So I truly am giving a national service. The fact that I'm hundreds of miles away from you is immaterial. I deal with you by phone, by email, by messenger. And if you really want to see this ugly face of mine, I'm quite happy to do a video call. But really, I've got a face for radio, Steve, not for...
Yeah. Now, that's a very flexible service. I mean, a lot of people are working from home. They can take advantage of the efficiency of this type of service. Now,
Yes.
remortgages are very popular, Jim. A lot of people are maybe looking to trade down, maybe have a smaller mortgage. There's a lot of people looking to maybe build an extension or take some extra money, put one of those garden pods in your garden, get the kitchen done, hunker down. You know, there's a lot, clear off their debts, Jim. You know, a lot of people want to do these types of things. And because obviously you're really under the FCA rules, you will guide them accordingly and advise them correctly on every part of their options.
Yeah, absolutely. As you rightly say, we're governed by a sort of police force, if you like, the FCA, the Financial Conduct Authority, and I'm duty bound to give you best advice. So if best advice means stay with your existing lender and choose a new product rather than remortgage to another lender, I'll tell you that. Just going back to the whole payment thing, Steve, maybe it'd be useful for the viewers if I just explain how the mortgage industry works.
Absolutely.
The mortgage industry is all geared around commission. So it's not actually called commission as such. But when I send you an illustration from, say, the Nationwide or the Halifax, we actually have to disclose to the customer how much commission that lender is going to pay us. So if you're dealing with somebody like me who's fee-free, that commission is the only income I'll get for doing that transaction. If you go to the estate agent who's got an in-house guy, he will also get that commission plus the mortgage arrangement fee that he charges you.
Absolutely. And the thing is, for people to understand, although you get a commission from the lender, that is factored in when they price their products, because they need you guys as a distribution channel, because they know that you take responsibility and ownership for the advice, which the lenders actually want, because you're whole of market.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's a great point, Steve, because the whole industry is changing. As I say, it's gone digital, and that's had a domino effect on the high street branches. Only today or yesterday, I think it was, TSB has just announced it's closing 60 branches. Santander are getting rid of all their in-house financial advisors. So what a lot of people don't realise is for virtually every lender in the country, 90% of all their mortgage business comes through guys like myself, mortgage brokers. It's very, very rare now for somebody to walk in off the street and arrange a mortgage with one of the high street lenders.
Well, Jim, it's an excellent service that you've got. Anyone in the UK can use your service. They're going to get best advice from start to finish. You've got 30 years experience. You're a good guy to do business with, and that's worth its weight in gold these days, Jim. It does make a big difference. So you're a trustworthy guy in a world where trust is not, everywhere you look just now. That's important, that people know that, even if it's over the computer or over the phone, that they can trust the man or the woman at the other end of the phone that's going to do the right thing by them. And that's very, very valuable when you're dealing with money. And, Scotsman, one Scotsman to another, we're a thrifty bunch, Jim. We like to get things right, and we're good with money. So having a Scotsman looking after your mortgage and your money, you're more likely to get you to squeeze out the best deal in the market, I'm sure.
Absolutely. I always like to put a smile on the face of my clients.
Very nice indeed.
There you go.
Okay, Jim, thank you very much. Good luck. You're an absolute star, and it's been a pleasure chatting to you today.
Bye for now.